Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday. It is our final day of eBayOpen. But we have one more night. We're gonna stay. We booked for one more night here. It's about 5:45 in the morning. I gotta get up, or I gotta get showered and ready to go. Today they will be sort of evaluating my store. They're going to get into my store. They're going to give me tips on what would be the best route to grow my store to make it more profitable. My husband's still snoring. Oh, another plane. This is what I'm going to really miss. Is this. It's so awesome. Pools are empty. Are they out there cleaning? Let me see. No, not yet. I think I even beat the pool cleaners. Oh, there they go. There's a truck over there. Oh, guys, we got a rainbow. I hope that's showing up in the camera. I'm not sure. It's a rainbow. It's overcast. I am ready. Glad I ironed my hair today. So we are gonna go down. You know, one of the things, look at my new sweater, it has those bell sleeves. One of the things they told us when we were, you know, signing up for eBayOpen, and then they had like an area where they suggested, right? And they said to bring sweaters. Because the area where we're at, well, I think all areas, but mainly where we're at, it is like cold. So thankfully I listened and I brought my sweaters. This is a really, let me show you my outfit. These are new jeans. They're like exposed buttons. And this is this top I've had for a while. My sandals. Here's my lanyard, and it does have your store name on there. So mine is Savvy Savings, and today they're going to see if they can change my username with my store name. But anyway, you do get these pins. You collect them as you go through the booths and you talk with the people. You collect them. Some people have their whole lanyard just filled with buttons. Hey guys, I'm back. Look at all these buttons I got, guys. Look at all these buttons. We've been talking to people. You can go to a booth, you can... Oh my gosh! I tried to get that for you. That came out of nowhere. I didn't even see it on the landing strip there. It came from like this way, and it, because there's the other half of the hotels right there, so it's blocked. And next thing I know, it was like shooting up. That was so cool, huh? I even woke up my husband. My husband's closing his eyes for a little bit. I gotta tell you, I could be here all day, people. I could be here all day long just watching these planes take off. Anyways, we just got back. What time is it, hon? I don't have my watch.
11:30.
11:30. I feel like we've had a fun-filled day. It was really, really good. We're pretty much done as far as eBay workshops because we hit all the workshops within the first and second day. And now we are just going to relax a little bit. Then we're going to go hit up the Zac Bagins Museum, Haunted Museum.
Oh, you want to say?
No. I ain't taking anything home with me. And then hit up a couple thrift stores that the ladies were the lady told us about. And then we got to come back and get dressed for the House of Blues dinner and dance and all that good stuff. You're supposed to, or you can, dress up in 70s, 80s attire. I have a shirt I brought that is sort of psychedelic. I would show you all these planes that are taken off, but I'm sure you guys are like, really already? We got it. Anyways, so we're gonna go do that. But right now, I just wanted to tell you really quickly that today was actually very informative. They looked at my eBay store, they looked at my numbers, they looked at where I'm strong in and where I could improve in. They have streamlined the eBay or the seller performances so well. It's just amazing how they've changed in terms of how eBay really looks at each individual seller. eBay really is no longer focused, or they're not actually focused on feedback from a buyer anymore. That is all just very subjective. But your numbers, your hardcore numbers are good. That's what they look at. They no longer just rate you subjectively. And I think that I did not know that. But that makes a world of difference. That changes a lot for me. My number one priority will be my buyer. You know, I always ship things out when I say I will. I will describe things to note anything flawed or in the item, because I want my buyers to know exactly what they're getting when they purchase an item from me. I don't want them to be surprised in a negative way. So that's not going to change for me. But yeah, it does take a big weight off of me to know that eBay is not going to, doesn't look at the feedback anymore, because it is subjective. And that's something I've always felt. I've always felt like, you know, what one person feels about something, somebody else is not going to feel the same way. And I always thought that the feedback is really very subjective, you know. And they don't look at that anymore. I didn't know that. That was like a big relief for me. Like I said, but I do care about what my buyers get, because inevitably at some point it does reflect on the hard numbers that they do look at. So that was really good. So as far as a lot of my numbers, they were really good. The only ones that she recommended I look into are certain tools that eBay has to help you. So there are tools that I have not used that she recommends that I use, but also the stale listings that are just weighing my percentages down. She says I need to look at those, and that's when I told her that I was transitioning between children's clothing to plus size women's clothing. So, and you could see my numbers really reflect what I'm trying to do in my store. So for all the children clothing that are just weighing me down, she gave me some suggestions on how to push them out. She told me, don't pull them out of your store, keep them in your store. There's going to be a buyer for them, but we really want to get your listing to the top, and we definitely want to get your listings to be noticed by more people. So she gave me some tips on how to do that. My percentages is really high as to how people are buying my stuff, and my buyers are coming through mobile devices. So what does that mean? It just means that eBay mimics exactly what you can get on a laptop or on your main computer. You're seeing exactly almost to the T what you're getting in a mobile device. That's why you don't need to add a lot of stuff in your description. You just want to make it so easy for them. And I get it now. I get that connection. I didn't even think about mobile devices, to be honest with you, but I get the connection, and now I know that I really just need to simplify everything. And you know, that's going to make my life so much better. That's going to reduce so much of taking one item and dealing with it for so long. It's like one item, deal with it, get it out, get it out, get it out. So I learned a lot, and I'm really excited about the direction my store is going. Okay guys, sorry, my camera's getting so hot. I don't know why I'm sitting here and it's like cold in here. Like I have this sweater and I'm bundled up and it's really cold. I'm not sure why it's overheating on me so quickly. But aside from that, my husband's snoring. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear my husband snoring. So what I'm gonna do, I have my little Zivia over here. and I'm just going to sit here, honestly, till he wakes up and watch these planes come and go. I love it. I love it. It's relaxing to me, and I don't have this view, you know, in my everyday life. So I'm definitely going to just enjoy this view. Okay, guys, we're here. It looks pretty big.
Route recalculating.
It's fashion.
Oh wait. That's not it. Oh yeah, that's a
It's a
store.
Goodwill. Wow. Oh wow.
It's a Goodwill by a mall.
Yeah, it's like within the mall, huh? This Goodwill is huge. I mean, huge, guys. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, guys. I just got out of the Goodwill and I lost my phone. I went to the restroom. It was in my back pocket and I didn't want it, and I left my purse with my husband, so he had my purse. And I didn't want it to fall in the toilet, you know. So I took the phone and I rested it on top of the, you know, the toilet paper holder, and just walked out. And something told me to, when I walked outside of the store, I was like, just check my phone. Didn't need it. I just wanted to check my phone. Because we're getting a lot of messages from eBayOpen saying this is happening now, whatever. And I didn't have my phone. I knew it wasn't in my purse. And went back in. I asked the cashier that helped me if anybody turned in the phone, and she said no. So I ran to the bathroom and it was gone. And I guess a lady, an employee, had heard me tell my husband, you know, I lost it. And then she says, are you looking for a phone? And she said they just found a phone. So I went over there and it was another employee who happened to pick it up. And yeah. Got my phone. I have some clips in here for you guys that you guys watched already. As you're watching this vlog. Anyways, we're gonna go just to pass by the museum, and we gotta head back. It's already 3, and we want to eat because it's not really a dinner that they're providing. It's more like snacks and. But you know, they always say that, guys, and they always provide us with food.
Yeah.
My gland right here is huge. It really hurts. This Goodwill is really, really big. There's definite deals to get in there. There's definitely more selection, more everything, but they are actually more pricier. But because it's so big, they do have a lot to choose from. I picked up some Torrid jeans, really nice size 20 Torrid jeans. I picked up some Gap. They're like I see now like the bell bottoms and flare out style coming in, sort of. So I picked up some Gap jeans. I picked up some UGG boots, some plus size tops and sweaters. Pretty good, decent prices. On some of the things are really decent. On other things are just way too expensive. I don't think it's here, is it?
Straight down the street. That's what it says.
It was a house. It belonged to some lady. Like generational kind of thing.
Why do you pick that one?
Because there had been hauntings in it.
Oh.
He actually interviewed one of the daughters, and she's like in her 90s now, 80, 90s.
Then, after 50 feet,
Right
you have
here.
reached your destination. It is on your right.
Right here, guys. Oh, you can't see anything.
Maybe in the front.
Maybe. Zac Bagins Haunted Museum. Look. Oh my gosh, voted best museum.
You can pull the front.
Yeah.
You have reached your destination. It is on your right.
No stinking way. Oh, you can't go in there. It's too tight. Yeah, it's too tight.
Plus, there's all kind of people.
Look at guys. Oh my gosh.
I'll go back.
There's his van. So it's right there. It's right there, guys. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, I want to see that musical. Menopause the musical. Let me show you. You see that bus? It says Menopause the musical. And when we were coming in, I was telling my husband, oh, let's book, you know, to come back and see this. And you know what he told me? There it is. Menopause the musical, right?
What did I say?
Hold on. And you know what he told me? Can you guys guess? He says, why? I see it every day.
Bam.
Bam.
I
He says,
don't need to see a musical.
he doesn't need to see the musical. He said he sees it every day.
I'm living it.
Listen. If there's a musical for menopausal women, that's because stuff is real. I'm telling you. Okay, let me go back. We're going to see the museum again. That's crazy. Na, 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 na. That's so cool. And look at this one, guys. This mansion has chandeliers on the outside. But I want you guys to see something I saw over here. And I'm a little taken back by it. I don't know why, but I am. Maybe I shouldn't be. In the corner of this house, park right here where it says no tour buses or limos. Why do we have
Oh, what is it?
that right there? Do you see that figure? That figure of a man made out of chicken wire?
Well, maybe they're gonna have something grow in it. You know, like a vine.
Do you see that?
Why would they say no tour buses or anything here?
Because there's tours.
Yeah, what? Like, famous people used to live here? Maybe, because these are
Maybe.
bigger houses.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what that is. I'm not
Sure, why
I'm not understanding. And then we have this big old gazebo out here. Right there. Yeah, very interesting place. Okay, guys. I got gotta take the badge with us. This is the most retro shirt I have. I brought some black shoes, but they're so uncomfortable and I just don't want to be uncomfortable. So I just put my sandal, oops, sorry guys. Just put my sandals back on. So yeah, this is just the most retro shirt I've got. This is black metal with green earrings. This is actually paparazzi jewelry. I don't sell paparazzi. Paparazzi, just some black, what do you call these? I forgot what they're called. Just kind of curled my hair a little bit. I've already seen a couple people down there. And it's at the House of Blues. I don't know if I said that. And some were wearing sort of neon colors. So yeah, should be fun. It's 11:30 around there. I just showered and I am sitting here again in front of this window. I know it's gonna have a bad reflection, but there you go. I just got back in. I took my shower. I didn't wash my hair. I'm gonna wash it in the morning. I just got back in from the House of Blues here in Mandalay Bay, and we had our final night. We danced so much. I think I danced at least 3 hours, you know, and there was two sides. There was the 70s side. Wait, was it 70s? I think it was like 70s and 80s, I think. And then there was like the 90s side. Or was it 90 and 80s? I don't remember, but I stayed in the 70s side. Mainly. So there's some really exciting changes coming with my store. There was a workshop, guys, and I wanted to mention this. It was a workshop on organization of your house. And it was... Oh, hi, honey. They were talking about... you better not have come back without us being millionaires. That didn't happen. They talked about, like, I don't know if I told you guys this, but they talked about, like, mental stress of your house, of bringing in merchandise. And she even made a comment like, you know, we eBayers can look like hoarders, right? Remember?
Yeah.
And I was laughing, and so was everybody else in the room, and we were laughing because we do feel like hoarders sometimes, you know. And so it was in talking about, you know, how long should you have an item, how long should you look at an item, you know. She says because the thing of it is it's like a even flow of things, you know, bring them in, take them out, bring them in, take them out, because, you know, she was talking about that mental stress that can be caused by your house looking like a hoarder house, you know, and it happens. She says it's not unique to one person. This is eBay sellers across the world, you know. And it was so funny because I felt kind of good about that, you know, because one thing about me is I really stress out about sometimes the amount I have. And in talking with other sellers, that is something that I kind of feel a little bit better about myself, because some of them, wow, some of them have a lot of stuff to where they actually had to get extra storage and stuff like that, you know. And it's just crazy, you know. One lady, she says, you know, I have a house, I had to buy another house down the street to house my stuff. And I was looking at my husband like, what? You know, I thought she was kidding at first. She wasn't kidding. She wasn't kidding, people. She has a house down the street that she bought to put her stuff in. Oh my gosh. So the workshop, though, was mainly about bringing in an item, getting it up in X amount of time, and then evaluating it in 60 days. If it doesn't sell, let it go for another, you know, to 90 days, and then make decisions in terms of, is it better pictures, whatever. So that workshop was really, really good. But it was also really good to hear about how they have a workshop for mental stress for the stuff that you get. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of a workshop, because it happens, you know. It was just crazy. There's so much I learned. So much I learned. And it just felt like you're with like-minded people, you know what I mean? And so you had the support of every single person you talked to. Every single seller or eBay employee you talked to, you learned, you related, and you were like-minded. You were in your community. You're not this crazy person who just enjoys to source. Because I told them, I said, I love sourcing. I love the thrill of the hunt. She says, so does everybody else in the room. Seriously. It's the thrill. In fact, the lady when I got interviewed for the podcast, the lady that was first before me, when she was done being interviewed, she took her headphones off. So when she talked louder, like normal. And the reason is because when you have the headphones on, they have them so loud that you have to literally whisper in the mic. Otherwise, you can blow out your ear. You have to just whisper. That's why nobody can hear you talk, you know? So when you take them off, you're talking normal. So when she started talking to the guy who was interviewing us, she said, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. You know, this is why we do this. And he was laughing. He says, because he hears it time and time again. Anyways, my husband just walked in the door. He was out gambling. I don't know if I told you guys. After we danced and all this other stuff, he left, walked me up, and then he went down. I didn't feel like going down. I'm too tired. Tomorrow, we are going to head home, but before we head home, we want to hit some outlets and things like that. Yeah, okay, I'll let you go. I will see you guys here tomorrow at my my departure. But I got to see this haunted museum. Not inside, but
Go inside.
there was a lot of people out there getting.
I know, but look.
There was a lot of people in line.
When else are you gonna be able to go and see it?
But it's not about that. It's about, you know,
It is.
attachments, if you will.
I know, but just to go one time, just to
Oh,
see it,
well,
and to say that you went.
maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. All right, guys. I'll let you go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good night. One, two, three, four, five, ready to go. Fridays is the place to be for this type of view. This is a Kohl's top. It has little flowers. It's crepe. It's gonna be weird to say Las Vegas Raiders. Yeah, I want to go to Virginia, guys. It has a lot of history. Gosh. Oh my God. That's it. So it says eBay open. It says sell on seller eBay #eBayOpen 2019.